Darnell Mooney has just signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I know I reported this earlier, but I'm just waiting for the dust to settle on that. And right now, I'm going to give you my thoughts on that move and why I think it's super significant going forward. Now, like I said before, Darnell Mooney has just signed a 3-year, $39 million contract. It's really $26 million guaranteed, so it's more like a 2-year, $26 million contract with that third year. Obviously, if he plays well, they'll give it to him. They'll pick it up. But what I find, though, is super interesting is a lot of people weren't fans of this contract. I personally think it is a pretty good contract. I think he is an elite wide receiver. 2 years ago, he was a 1,000-yard wide receiver. I just don't think he's been in the best situation, to be honest, with the Bears. I know a lot of back and forth has been going on online, not great. Justin Fields in and out of the lineup, and it just wasn't the ideal situation. They also brought in a number one receiver in DJ Moore, and so he just found like it just wasn't a good fit there anymore. And which I think is going to be a phenomenal fit with the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of people were reporting that Kansas City wanted him. They were willing to sign him, but the Atlanta Falcons just offered a better deal. And therefore, the Atlanta Falcons have Darnell Mooney. Now, I personally believe this is a phenomenal pickup for the Atlanta Falcons. He can not only play in that slot, he can play that outside guy. He's a deep threat. He's quick. He's twitchy. He can get in and get out. And for me, I had the ability to play receiver in college as well. He is a stud, and I really, truly like him, especially with Kirk Cousins going over the middle. You got Drake London running deep backside digs. You got Darnell Mooney running either slants or cross-eyed digs or 10-yard ends or whatever. Anything in the middle of the field that Kirk Cousins is really, really good at, these Darnell Mooney really, really will look well. He will do well in doing it. Now, I'm also hearing that the Atlanta Falcons are trying to overhaul the entire wide receiver room. They got Darnell Mooney. They got Drake London, but everyone else is probably gone. I'm hearing that they're trying to pick up another free agent receiver for a cheaper price and then kind of get 2 receivers in the draft. If that's at number 8, getting Malik Neighbors or Rome, I can't say his last name, so Rome O. Albeit, I think they're going to either look to get a third-round receiver, but whoever it is, I think that they're going to draft 2 more receivers. Maybe Lag McConkey's a big name that everyone is throwing out, but getting 2 receivers in the draft and then looking later to pick up another cheaper free agent outside receiver, similar to like what Mac Hollins was last year. There's some names out there. I'm not really sure what direction they're going to go in, but I know they want to get a budget deal because they're going to pay Kirk Cousins. They just paid Darnell Mooney, and then some sources say they may pay Danielle Hunter. So that's neither here or there, and I'll talk about that on another video. But more talking about this Darnell Mooney free agency signing, it is phenomenal. He can play both inside and outside, slot and outside receiver. He runs crisp routes. He's quick. He's a quick twitch guy. He'll pair well with Drake London. If Drake London gets double teamed on the backside or they bring a safety over top Drake London on one side, Darnell Mooney can win his one-on-one matchups. And he is a 1,000-yard receiver. Despite what you say, 2 years ago he was 1,000 yards. Last year his quarterback got hurt. You bring in another receiver. They don't really know offensively what's going on. The coordinator, people didn't really like too much. But you put Darnell Mooney in a West Coast-style offense like Zach Robinson will run, and he will be phenomenal. Now, if you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, especially how the Atlanta Falcons signed Kirk Cousins and how I feel about this, check this out right here. And like always, peace.